Can you give an overview, I think, of Francis and kind of the company and kind of how you guys, I mean, really pioneered New York City apartment living, really, co-op living?
Yeah, so Francis Greenberger is a true American success story. He is, I think one of the real estate legendary investors in the last couple of generations. Has the unbelievable ability to sort of see things before they're happening, and has the wherewithal to sort of put it together and actually execute. But, he found his first building at age 17 and found some investors, and his whole story is really an unbelievable one. So, he's built a phenomenal business here. This company originally was New York City only, and we would buy rental buildings and convert them into co-ops at the time. And that was really the major business in the 70s and really up until like mid 80s. During the S&L crisis, basically towards like the mid to late 80s, he sort of needed to shift a bit. And he always tells this story, which I always find interesting, but he decided he needed to diversify outside New York. And so that led to a shopping center and an office building. And all of his friends at the time, the New York circle of developers, were basically saying, like, what do you know about a shopping center, in Connecticut, or an office building in Pittsburgh?
Right.
And he said, I don't know that much, but I'm going to learn. Mm. And his ability to sort of just welcome that learn, and that he knew he would make some mistakes, but he knew it was more important for him to be diversified. And when you fast forward to today, see the diversification of this company, it's really the strength of the company, because we're really not over reliant on any one asset class, on any particular market region, and so that turned out to be actually one of the real financial strengths of the company. And of course, when you look at it today and you see who we are. And the other thing is, he remained private, and he, many people ask me, how are you experts in so many different areas of the business? And it's how I grew up in the business, because I didn't know anything else but to figure out what properties in different parts of the country look like. But it's turned out to be a phenomenal success story. He's an unbelievable person. He's got very, very high integrity. He's been a great mentor for me, and I've known him since I've been young, and learned from him, and obviously a benefactor of the arts and music and writing and all of his other work. But he's built a great company,
to say the least.
And he's created a quality of life environment here where you have a lot of stickiness with long-term employees. Mm. I mean, I'm approaching 20 years. There's just
a lot of guys are 30 years.
It's very normal, and I think it's because he's created an environment where people like to come to work.
Yeah, I love it.